Your supplies ran out 2 days ago, and the grocery store is 40 miles of forest away. But here's what nobody tells you about bushcraft survival. You're standing in the middle of a buffet, and you don't even know it. Across North America, hundreds of plants are perfectly safe to eat, and most of them grow like weeds. The trick isn't finding them, it's knowing which ones won't kill you. First, one rule that keeps you alive. Never eat a plant you can't identify with absolute certainty. When in doubt, leave it out, because some lookalikes will end your trip permanently. Start with the safest bet in any bushcraft pantry, the dandelion. Every single part of it is edible. Leaves, flowers, and roots. The young leaves are bitter but loaded with vitamins. The flowers are sweet enough to eat raw, and the roots can be roasted into a coffee substitute. Now, head for water, because near it grows the supermarket of the swamp. The cattail, tall, brown-topped, impossible to miss. The roots hold a starchy core you can roast like a potato. The young shoots, peeled, taste like cucumber. Survivalists call it the Cossack asparagus. Berries are tempting, but here's where beginners die. Remember this, most blue, black, and purple berries are safe, but most white and yellow ones are poison. Blackberries and raspberries are some of the easiest wins in the forest. Sweet, abundant, and unmistakable. Just watch the thorns. Smell is your secret weapon. If you find a grass-like plant that smells strongly of onion or garlic, it's safe to eat. But no onion smell means do not touch it. This rule just saved your life, because death camas looks almost identical to wild onion, but it has no smell. One bulb can stop your heart. Look down at almost any trail or yard, and you'll spot plantain. Not the banana, but a broad-leafed weed with ribbed veins. It's edible, and it's also nature's bandage. Chew the leaves into a paste and press it onto cuts, stings, or blisters to ease the pain. Or eat the young leaves raw. They taste like mild spinach. Autumn drops a feast at your feet. Acorns. They're packed with calories, but you can't just eat them raw. The bitter tannins will make you sick. Crack them, then soak the meat in changes of clean water until the bitterness is gone. What's left is a nutty flour you can bake into survival bread. If surrounded by evergreens, you're surrounded by vitamin C. Snip a handful of green pine needles, and you've got the makings of a tea that fights off scurvy. Steep them in hot, not boiling, water for 10 minutes. That clover under your feet isn't just for luck. Both the leaves and the little flowers are edible. They're better cooked than raw, since they're easier on your stomach. And growing in the cool shade, you'll find chickweed, a tender little green that tastes like fresh corn silk. It's one of the mildest, safest greens. If you ever truly can't identify a plant, the universal edibility test buys you safety. Rub it on your skin, then your lips, wait, and taste a tiny piece. But honestly, it takes a full day, so stick to the plants you know. Suddenly, that empty forest looks a whole lot like a pantry, and the knowledge of bushcraft edible plants means you'll never go hungry in the wild again. These plants are your first line of defense, but food alone won't save you. So if you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button down below for more. Peace.